I think the synergy between education and fun is really important, and it's something that's been pushed through mainstream education for the last few years, but we feel that we're at the kind of forefront of that. We think that fun is really key to pupil engagement, and actually we bring a lot of that here at Thorpe Park, obviously with our rides, but we also think that that's a really good channel to actually get in and get some learning out of our workshops. The most obvious example is the roller coasters linked directly to the science. And then on the business front, we're actually a remarkably successful business in the leisure industry, which is currently suffering because of a recession, and yet we've done remarkably well. So I think it's really good to use us as a case study, both in terms of how we market ourselves, but also how we run and operate as a business.
In a school trip, I mostly look for obviously educational value. I look for it to try and hit as many curriculum areas as it can. I want it to be enjoyable for the students, and I want there to be some sort of follow-up from it afterwards, something that I can take into the classroom and build on from the trip experience. If I'm completely honest with you, I hadn't really thought about using a theme park before, because I thought it would just be recreational and there wouldn't be much educational value. But after today, I've been really impressed by it. The educational workshop at the beginning was excellent.
We look at bringing some of these forces and these laws to life, and part of the way we do it is through active demonstration. And we also really encourage our kids to have a go at actually building their own rides. And that is a really interactive tool for them to get stuck in and try and apply some of the principles they've just learned.
It was great, and they loved it. It was really interactive. So I was really impressed, really impressed. So Jack, who was leading the session, was brilliant with the children as well.
Actually quite fun, and I learned quite a bit, so it was really good.
It's like, because it's like fun as well at the same time, like it's more, it like makes you want to learn about it more. It's more interesting than learning science at school.
It's really important for us to keep updating our material, and actually all our workshops are centring far more around our newer ride, the Swarm, which is really exciting, and actually thinking about how some of the ways that it works in terms of the science, but also the way we've marketed it and how it affects and is driving our business forward.
I think they'll certainly take away obviously the rides, and I think also the science of the rides. I think that was something that really came across strongly in the workshop, and it's something that they didn't understand before. Perhaps they've understood the science in the science lesson of force and mass and acceleration, but they've not put it into a practical context before. So I think for them, it'll be extremely exciting to put things into that context, and I'm sure that's what they'll understand from it. Surpassed my expectations, certainly.